Okay, who's sitting? Yeah. How many?
Right. It's Mount Hoover.
Oh, you got one? Okay, cool.
With us. Hey, what's up? You good?
This is the seal.
What's up? You good?
Yeah,
Okay. You know what that means? That means you're making a speech.
What?
That means you're making a speech.
You?
Anybody got any speeches or no? Does anybody get any speeches or no? Have it there.
you don't need it. Thank you. Helicopter. This is the water. I just have a jar. I'll put this in there. And two more. I'll do the 500. Yeah. You don't want this one? Yes, you do. You don't need any.
You need anything else? You need anything else?
No, that's not good.
Not anything else?
I know where to go with this bench. We won't touch it.
No.
Yeah, let me injury box.
Make yourself comfortable. Any of your we're gonna chair just in case halfway through it, you want to check. I gotta be walking. Halfway through? Yeah, halfway through, you want to check. I will be walking along to you. In case you want to turn halfway through the ceremony. So we're gonna be walking through the crowd. Siren? Okay, it means we don't lose steps across there. We about nice, right? And it's not that you can start doing your fundraiser. I don't know what happened.
It's gonna.
Yeah. I could put it on there. Does he bring a thing to put there?
I don't know if you can bring his laptop or what's on there, he does.
Okay.
Should be here shortly.
What? No, right here. I'm with you. I'm like anything.
Yeah.
Look at it. Just put it right here.
Alright.
Good.
This thing, it's just short.
Now you should be alright.
Alright.
That's the most we go.
Yeah, that's the most we go.
Yeah, I mean, just when you.
As long as I get that project.
Yeah, you're good. You're good right now. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sit down, everyone. Welcome to Sunday morning service. We'll first begin chanting the sacred mantra all 3 times. Then we go into 1 minute silent meditation along with the Sunday morning mantras. Let us all sit up upright as we get ready. Now going to 1 minute silent meditation. Ishu Krishna
Welcome again to this morning service of sunset. We started very early with mom and family with puja. Now we join together in the morning. Havan. Fire is already lit, so we still say the fire mantra. Om Bhurbhuvah Swah. Om Bhurbhuvah Swadhaurava Bhuvna Prithvi Vavarigna. Tasyaste Prithvi Devayajani. Prishte Agnimanada Manada Yadadhe. Small portions of ghee directly into the deer. Om Mayanti Dhamanma Jatavedaste Nidhyasva Vardhasva Cheta Vardhaya. Chasman Prajaya Prashubhi Brahma Varchasena Annadena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Magne Jatavedase Idam Namama Om Samidagnim Nuvasyata Kritai Boodhai Tatkim Asmin Havya Jahutana Om Susamidhaya Suchase Kritam Tibram Jahotana Agni Jatavedase Swaha Idam Agni Jatavedase Idam Namama Om Tankvasamit Pirangiro Britena Vardhayamase Prihasso Chaya Vishtaya Swaha Idam Agni Angirase Idam Namama. We chant this once in place of our normal 5. Om Mayanti Dhamatma Jatavedaste Nidhyasva Vardhasva Cheta Vardhaya Chamasman Prajaya Prashubhi Brahma Varchasena Annadena Samedhaya Swaha Idam Magne Jatavedase Idam Namama. There is a load of water. We offer water 3 times around the outside of the fire. Om Adite Anumanyaswa, Om Anumate Anumanyaswa, Om Saraswatya Anumanyaswa, Om Deva Savitaha Prashuvayagyam Prashuvayagya Patim Bhagaya, Divyo Gandharva Kitapo Kitana Punatu, Vachaspati Vacham Naha Swadatu. And we continue offering ghee again. Om Mandir Swaha Idam Mandir Idam Namama Om Somaya Swaha Idam Somaya Idam Namah. Om Prajapate Swaha Idam Prajapate Idam Namah. Om Indraya Swaha Idam Indraya Idam Namah. Om Surya Jyotir Jyoti Surya Swaha. Om Surya Varja Jyotir Varja Swaha. Om Jyoti Surya Surya Jyoti Swaha. Om Sujurni Vina Savitra Sujo Ushasedravadya Jushanu Surya Vedu Swaha. Om Bhuratne Pranaya Swaha Idam Magne Pranaya Idam Namah. Om Bhuvarvayave Apanaya Swaha Idam Vayave Apanaya Idam Namah. Om Suradityaya Vyanaya Swaha Idam Adityaya Vyanaya Idam Namah. Om Bhurvavah Swaragni Vayuvadityebhyah Pranapanavyadebhyah Swaha. Idam Agni Vayuvadityebhyah Pranapanavyadebhyah Idam Namah. Om Apo Jyotir Suritam Brahma Bhurvavah Swarom Swaha. 3 times we chant the Gayatri Mantra. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. Om Bhurvuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat Swaha. May we stand together, please, for this last story offerings. Offering here at the end of each. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnam Udachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Sarvam Gai Purnagum Swaha. Om Sarvam Gai Purnagum Swaha. Om Sarvam Gai Purnagum Swaha. Followed by water 3 times around the outside. Om Sarvapamaharam Devyam Kangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Vayadantamachaneyam Grahitam Purushottamam. And we take blessings from Mandir. Pass your hand in the air. Om Dharupa Agni Sitatvam Vimahi. Om Ayurda Agni Ayurvedihi. Om Varchuda Agni Varchumedihi. Om Agni Tanvaha Udantan Mahaprinam. Om Ithami Deva Sakita Adadatu. Om Ithami Devi Saraswati Adadatu. Om Ithami Ashvinau Devadatam Pushkara Srujau. Om Brahmarpanam Brahmavir Brahmanam Brahmanautam Brahmevati Nagantavyam Brahmakarma Samadhina. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We take our seats again, please. And could we join in one bhajan before we take it further?
Chandra
Saraswati Namaha Shri Gurave Namaha. Sit down, everyone. We join together as a community to offer our congratulations to Gale. Where did she go? Oh, she went home. Celebrating her birthday together with her family. It was her heartfelt desire to have Mandir Gale to join with us in celebrating her birthday. But I guess he loves the snow. It's not snowing now. He loves Ohio, wherever it is, more than here. And when it proved impossible to get him here physically, she decided that she would plan the next best thing. She asked him if he would make a live stream or video presentation of a little discourse, satsang, even though he cannot be here physically. This, I think, was done. I did not see it. I got it at... What time do you go to sleep? That's when I got it, 2 minutes before he goes to sleep. I did not see it. I don't think anybody has seen it yet. So let's join together in a little prayer. Then we'll ask Valmiki to make the presentation. Then Mom would like to say a few words, and then we'll go back to our regular programming with announcements, and then you will lead us into art. So we join our hands together. Om Bhadram Karne Visrinu Yamadeva Bhadram Vashi Makshmir Jatra Sthirairangai Esushtavagum Sastanubhi Yashima Divaitam Yadayu Swastina Indro Rinasrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starikshyo Parishtanemi Swastino Brihaspatirdhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.
Humble pronouns to all of you. Tilakji, thank you so much for continuing to be such a wonderful guide to all of the devotees and our Mandir. To all of you dear friends, devotees, Jai Shri Ram, we feel very, very honored, blessed and privileged to once again have the opportunity to sit like this with all of you and celebrate with this beautiful family so many occasions in their life. I want to say how honored I am to be a part of this entire morning of celebration, and also giving thanks to Bhagwan for all of the achievements. And in case of our dear Gale, celebrating this momentous milestone in her life. To all of the musicians, singers who led so beautifully in Bhajan Kirtan earlier, blessings to you. May you continue to fly the flag of Dharma through music, and may you continue to be inspired and inspire all others around you. At this time, dear friends, we invite all to sit up, keep the back straight. We join in a few mantras of invocation, and then we will proceed in a short little dance for this morning. Akhanda Mandalakaram Vyaktamena चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय, ॐ नमो नारायणाय, ॐ नमः शिवाय, हर हर महादेव। सुमिरन दीप जलाए करूं हृदय में ध्यान, शरण परे की लाज रख, शरण परे की लाज रख। हे मेरे भगवान, रख लाज मेरी, गणपति रख लाज मेरी, गणपति अपनी शरण में लीजिए, कर आज मंगल गणपति, कर आज मंगल गणपति, अपनी कृपा अब कीजिए, रख लाज मेरी गणपति। सिद्धिविनायक दुख हरण संताप हारी सुख करण, सिद्धिविनायक दुख हरण संताप हारी सुख करण, संताप हारी सुख करण। करो प्रार्थना में नित प्रति, कर प्रार्थना में नित प्रति, वरदान मंगल दीजिए, रख लाज मेरी गणपति, 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 गणपति। तेरी दया तेरी कृपा हे नाथ हम मांगे सदा, तेरी दया तेरी कृपा हे नाथ हम मांगे सदा, हे नाथ हम मांगे सदा। तेरा ध्यान में खोए मति, प्रणाम मम अब लीजिए, रख लाज मेरी गणपति। करते प्रथम तब वंदना, तेरा नाम है दुख भंजना। करते 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 प्रथम तब वंदना, तेरा नाम है दुख भरा जीवन तेरा नाम है दुख भरा करना प्रभु शुभ गति करना प्रभु शुभ गति अब तो शरण फेरी रखलाज में गणपति रखलाज में गणपति रखलाज में महागणपति स्वामी की जय. So dear friends, Gale indicated that she is a great bhakt of Bhagwan Sri Ganapati as well as Hanumanji. So in respecting her desire to listen on the greatness of Prabhu Sri Ganapati as well as Sri Hanuman, we'll try to tailor our message here this morning based on both of these wonderful manifestations of that Supreme and see what lessons we can derive from them. So this bhajan we'll use as the basis to understand a little bit more about Sri Ganesha, and in that the message is there for all of us. Bhajan begins by saying, Rakha Laj Meri Ganapati, protect my honor. I meditate upon you, Sumirana Deep Jalaye. I meditate upon you, O Sri Ganesha, with this lamp. And the lamp here really refers to the mind that is ever seeking that illumination. So we are like a small little flame, that capacity that we have, a small tiny little flame, and it's there glowing inside all of us. And we are wanting to make this brilliance of that inner light shine more and more and more. So with that inner light focused on that divine, who is that light amongst all lights, Koti Suja shining like millions of suns, we say, may your divine resplendence be showered upon us and make that inner light that is so tiny shine brilliantly, so that we can become merged, we can unify, we can become one with you, O divine. May your shelter be upon us, protect us. Here, Rakha Laj Meri Ganapati, protect my honor, O Ganesha. I now seek your shelter. And here, it represents, it comes from a position of submission, surrender, vulnerability at the same time, where we say, oh Lord, I am vulnerable before you. I am helpless. I have no strength, I have no power, I have no ability to do anything. Na hum mein bal hai, na hum mein shakti, na hum mein sadhan, na hum mein bhakti. I have no ability. Essentially, everything that I think I am capable of doing comes only through your grace and mercy. So it's also a position of supreme humility in saying, oh, protect me. It isn't that some burglar or somebody is running after you and you're saying this. The context of the prayer is surrender. Many times, and we see so many different illustrations of this in the scriptures, we think we have the capability to fight. We think we have the capability to do. And it always reminds me, as a child growing up, I would sit on my father's lap and I would say, I want to drive. And my short feet couldn't even reach to mash the accelerator or the brake pedal. And he is the one actually controlling those. And I'm sitting on his lap, simply turning the steering wheel. And I'm thinking that I'm in control of this vehicle. When in truth and in fact, he is controlling the speed and whether the vehicle would stop or go. But in my mind, in my childish arrogance and ignorance, I thought, I am in control. And that same situation is analogous to how our entire life is run. We think we are in control. We think anything that happens, we can determine the outcome. We can dictate the circumstances. We can almost plan and pre-plan and orchestrate everything when there is something, some greater hand that is involved. So this prayer surrendering to that divine. Gale has closed off 1 year in her life and is now opening the doors into a new year. Nobody knows what this future has in store. But in taking this position of supreme surrender and prostrating before that divine, offering ourselves to that divine, this in itself is a position of true purity. It is a position where that ego, that arrogance, it's all surrendered at the feet of that divine. No titles, no handles, none of those come before that supreme. So the bhajan continues. Siddhi-vinayak dukha-haran. You are the one who removes all of the dukh, the sorrow. Santapahari sukha-karan. And you are the one who blesses the devotee with happiness. And here again we can go on discussing what really is this sorrow. From afar we might see sometimes people smiling, but sometimes behind that smile there is so much of hurt, pain, hidden pain that is cleverly disguised behind that smile. When we look in the world today, there are many entertainers, comedians. They like to make people laugh. They even do this as a profession. But when you remove all of that and you get into their own life, despite spreading so much of laughter and joy to others, they are sometimes very unhappy. It gives them some comfort in making others laugh and smile and forget about their worries. But they internally dealing with their own struggles. So when we speak about sorrow, when we speak about problems, dukh, there are many different planes of that. There is physical, pain, ailments to the body. Then there's emotional, carrying around all of different. Sanatana Dharma is very, very scientific and methodical in understanding the different layers that firstly healing has to happen. And all of the recommendations, all of the tools that we have in our wide armamentarium, it's tailor-made to address each of these layers from which sorrow or dukh, worries, troubles can come from. So the yoga, for example, for physical exercise that people engage in, that's one layer, one dimension. And then as you go further and further, through that wisdom, through that understanding, many of the inner wounds that we carry around, we start to make peace with those understanding that we don't have the power to change what may have happened. We have the power to change what is to come. And that power is the present that we have now. The more we continue to dwell in what happened or what is to happen, the more we trade and lose the value of the present moment that we have. So, Santapahari Sukhakaran, you remove all of the troubles and bless all of the devotees with happiness. Tera dhyana mein khove mati. I surrender this mind to you. Dhyan, meditation, one of the limbs of the 8 different pathways in yoga. Dhyan, where the mind is fully in tune and focused, conditioned on that divine. There are many different ways we can build and condition, improving on that ability to have that concentration. Nobody could just sit and meditate on that divine with no distraction. It's something we build on gradually. So how we do? All of the 5 senses, initially we engage. It may not be possible for some people to sit in cross-legged contemplation for hours like the yogis would have done. So then what do we do in cases like that? We engage through whichever senses we are most able to do so and dedicate the actions that we do through that forum to that divine. So some, they might be blessed with the ability to paint. Some might be blessed with the ability to sweep. Some might be blessed with the ability to clean. You do all of those different activities and you dedicate it to Bhagavan. Some might have an ability to teach. So you sit with the children like in the Balikas. Some might have an ability with art, with craft. And you give of all of that ability, dedicating the fruit of it to Prabhu. So, in all aspects, once as the mind is in tune with that supreme understanding, all that we do, we offer to you, Prabhu. All that we do comes through you. We dedicate it to you. It is offered for you. Through that, the mind constantly becomes like the very word yoke itself, to yoke oneself, to connect oneself, you and God united. So that dhyan, one of the limbs, one of the pathways in Ashtanga Yoga, tera dhyana mein khove mati. That mind is latched onto you over and over and over. Teri daya, teri kripa, he nath hum mangi sada. Your mercy, your grace, O Prabhu, this is what I am seeking. And over and over and over, I am seeking that you lift me from the depths of my state. Everybody whom you might ask, regardless of wherever we may think they have reached in their life, there is still some area that is not fully satisfied. There is still some area that they feel like I have not fully achieved my truest potential. There is some area I feel as though I still need to do more. And in the case of Gale, reflecting on a life up until this point, seeing all of your achievements, all of the challenges, how you would have risen in the face of adversity, how you have built yourself, your family, it is a moment to reflect on all of those and at the same time see areas where we can restructure, re-strategize ourselves so that we can build and shine even brighter moving into the future. So here the prayer is, lift me out from that state and Karuna Prabhu meri Shubha Gati. Take me to that divine realm of yours, O Prabhu, where there is all auspiciousness. Shubha Gati, the destination, is what I am seeking. Abhato Sharan Pereji. Take me into your shelter, O Prabhu. Karate Pratham Tava Vandana. We offer salutation to you first, O Shri Ganapati. Tera naam hai Dukh Bhanjana. And remember this carefully. Many times people come and say, somebody did me something, somebody is looking at me with some wicked intention. Somebody, and the funny thing about us in Sanatana Dharma sometimes, you hear people say, Obia, it's an African tradition, it's an African word. Malju is a French word. And we go to the Hindu Pandit to jhare Malju or to remove Obia. See how we intertwine all of these different words. And we think, oh, somebody threw something in my place. Somebody gave me something to eat and it's affecting me. Somebody looked at me a certain way. Whenever you have those thoughts, whenever you feel as though there's some sort of negative energy being projected or directed at you, remember this line. Karate pratham tava vandana, tera naam hai dukh bhanjana. So when you would go to the Pandit or the priest, or anyone to utter a prayer to protect you, you have that ability yourself. Simply chant the name of Shri Ganapati, Jai Ganapati, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh, Jai Ganesh Deva. And whatever troubles you are encountering, you will be able to overcome those. 90%, 99% in fact, Pandit Tilak ji is here, and I'm sure he too can endorse the same sentiment. All of the problems that we encounter, we are the source of that problem and we are also the solution to that problem. Sometimes when somebody comes to complain, it is important to ask at the start, are you telling me this and you want me to act in the capacity as a listener, or do you want me to be someone who makes recommendations to help you overcome the problem? And you would notice many times, people already know the solution. They just want somebody to listen. They just want somebody to listen to their rant. They just want somebody to listen and engage, endorse, validate what they are saying, how they are feeling. And quite often, we get into that mindset of victimhood, where we are thinking, everything that is happening, somebody is choosing me. All of the bad things is happening to me only. Whenever you get into a state like that, and very easily one can slip into that state, always remember this line. Karate pratham tava vandana. Tera naam hai dukh bhanjana. Your name, O Lord, rids all of the sorrows, rids all of the worries. And if you feel you chant that name, and nothing's happening, then you haven't chanted it enough. Chant it more. And you would start to see the magic itself unfolding before you. So, करते प्रथम तब वंदना, तेरा नाम है दुख भंजना, करना प्रभु मेरी शुभ गति. Take me to that divine realm of yours, O Prabhu. Ab to sharan pe riji, I surrender myself before you. And this is the prayer of all devotees, not just on behalf of Gale here this morning, but all devotees surrendering themselves to Sri Ganapati. Ganesha, he represents that quality in all of us known as Vivek, to tell the difference between what is real and what is unreal. And I'm sure at this point in your life, Gale, and everyone else, your ability to sense danger, your ability to decipher situations significantly would have increased over time and experience, exposure to people, to situations. And that is something, that experience, that wisdom that comes. This is the entire beauty of life. Where before a situation itself even unfolds, your experience, your exposure, your going through the entire processes before allows you to tell. Where you can understand what battles to choose to fight and which ones you choose to walk away from. What is worth expending your energy in and what is worth simply saying, this is not for me. The experience that comes. And here, Sri Ganapati has that capacity of Vivek in all of us, guides the decisions that we make, so that ultimately we will never ever get into a situation where we have regrets, where we have to say, I wish I didn't do that, I wish I knew better. Once that tool of Vivek, discrimination, is sharpened in the mind, then we are able to do at each point in time the best that can be done. Shifting our focus here now to Sri Hanumanji, as Gale expressed, she is also a great bhakta, a great devotee of Sri Hanuman. We offer this beautiful bhajan to Sri Hanuman. बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य विधान, हे हनुमान बहु बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य विधान, हे हनुमान बहु बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य विधान, संकट मोचन तू कहलाए, संकट मोचन तू कहलाए, राम बिना तुझे कुछ ना पाए, तेरा द्वार जो भी खटकाए, बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए, बिन कुछ पाए घर नहीं जाए, हे हनुमान बहु बलवान दुर्बल को बलवान बनाए, हर संकट पल में टल जाए, तेरा गान करे जो कोई, उसे न कोई विपदा कोई, उसे न कोई विपदा कोई, हे हनुमान बहु बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य विधान, हर मुश्किल आसान तू कर दे, हर मुश्किल आसान तू कर दे, भक्त जनों के दुख तू हर ले, भक्त जनों के दुख तू हर ले, मन के अंधियारों को मिटा के, मन के अंधियारों को मिटा के, सच्चिदानंद हे प्रिय हनुमान सच्चिदानंद हे प्रिय हनुमान दूर करो मेरा अज्ञान दूर करो मेरा अज्ञान थका बहुत जीवन चक्कर से थका बहुत जीवन चक्कर से कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण कृपा निधान दो निर्वाण हे हनुमान बहु बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य की हे हनुमान बहु बलवान भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य की भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य की भक्ति ज्ञान वैराग्य की हे हनुमान पवन सुत महावीर स्वामी की जय. So we shift our focus here now to Sri Hanumanji. Now, when you reflect on what Sri Hanuman represents, many times, we are seeking inspiration, we are seeking role models of how to be. If we look at a fellow human being, inevitably there will be some flaw in that person, and we may sometimes lose our level of respect, our level of reverence. Just the pedestal that that person may have occupied, they may fall from it slightly because we see some imperfection in them. And this is natural for all human beings. If you are looking as a devotee for that ideal role model in how to be as a devotee, look no further than Sri Hanuman. He embodies all of the principles, all of the attributes of the ideal bhakt. Everything, eat, breathe, sleep, walk, talk, Ram, 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 Ram. This is that level of dedication. This is that life of spirituality. This is that life as a bhakt. Every moment of Prabhu Sri Hanuman's existence is spent reveling, marveling in the name and the glory, the bliss of the name Rama. In fact, we are taught by Gurus, even if a grain of hair is plucked from the body of Sri Hanuman and you listen to that grain of hair, it is so charged with the vibration that that hair grain, you are hearing the name Ram, 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 Ram. This is the extent of selfless dedication. All that he has achieved, he attributes all of that. He ascribes that glory to Sri Rama. At no point in time does he ever say, I did this. Like I was giving the story earlier about me as a kid driving, thinking I am driving, but actually somebody else is in control of the vehicle. But I thought, oh, I'm in control. Hanumanji at no point in time does he ever fall into that trap of thinking he is the independent doer. He always sees himself as an instrument, where he is guided by Rama, and everything that he does, he dedicates to Rama. In this discussion, we will focus on three of the great obstacles that Sri Hanuman encountered and what those represent to us in our life. And how do we overcome similar obstacles when we encounter them? We can go on reading about the story part which everybody knows and marvels and enjoys, but how does all of this relate to us? So the scene is set where Hanumanji has to go into Lanka. And as he's proceeding in that direction, leaving from one area, and he's going in search of baby Sita, he encounters different obstacles along that path. And many of these come to him cleverly dressed. cleverly hidden, proposing to offer him help. The first one he encounters as Hanumanji proceeds in search of Sita. A mountain rises up from the ocean. And as that mountain rises up, there it is offered as a place for him to take rest. Oh Hanuman, you rest here on me. You have been traveling for such a long time. And see how many of these come to us in our life. Many people recognize your potential. They recognize your ambition. They recognize your drive. And knowing that they may never be capable of achieving what you are capable of achieving, knowing that their potential may not match yours, what they do, to cleverly thwart your efforts, they present distractions in a way to take you away off course, to detour you, to divert you from that path. Oh, you take rest. You don't need to do this. And see how they engage. You've been working so hard. You need to take a little rest. Hanumanji at that time, when this mountain rises and makes that proposal, you stop here and take rest. Hanumanji says, no. I will not allow anything to stop me in my progress. I will not allow anything to deter me from going forward. That detachment, to walk away from luxury, if you want to consider it like that. From the temptation of luxury. Many times, as it relates to abstinence, fasting, preparation for puja, yajna, even on the day of fast, many times temptation comes. I had many friends who would say, man, that thing's smelling good on their fasting day, only to realize it's a different type of food. Mentally, they are craving it, and physically, they are trying to restrain themselves, but that mind is wanting to engage in that. Many times on Ekadasi, the fast, that's the moment, that's the time you feel to eat everything that the fast prohibits you from consuming. This is how temptation comes. And sometimes, particularly like Shivratri times, I notice this. We're waking 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock morning, and then somebody comes with a nice cup of tea. This is so warm and relaxing. You drink that and you lean your head back. And somebody says, oh, take a little rest, the devotees, the line has eased up. You don't need to do anything too much. And that sounds very comforting and relaxing. Go in the back, sit down and take a 5. All that sounds relaxing. But see now, the discipline of the fast is to observe that jagran, that wake for the entire period. So luxury comes sometimes as a little temptation. Here Hanumanji, focused and doesn't allow anything to deter, distract him. He continues onward. In the life of the sadhak, in the life of the devotee, it is very easy sometimes to get pulled into that life of luxury. I'm not saying don't enjoy, don't be comfortable. You deserve to be comfortable. But don't let yourself become so attached where we always take the lazy path out. And we always cut ourselves so much of lenience where we are not willing to make some sacrifice. For me personally, bathing with cold water, it's like torture. But if I have to condition and discipline my mind that I need to rise above that, that's a big challenge. We can't let ourselves become so attached to simple luxury like even that. So it is conditioning, disciplining, training oneself to detach from all of that. More than something physical, it is something mental. In the path of spiritual pursuit, we can't allow anything to pull our attention away. It is laser focus. Suddenly as Hanuman passes this mountain and he's going further, another challenge comes his way, this time in the name Surasa. The very name Surasa. Su means excessive, Ras means that which is pleasing to the taste. And Surasa opens the mouth. And as Hanumanji is trying to proceed, the mouth of this Surasa is opening and blocking his progress. And Hanumanji understands his Bal Buddhi Vidya, strength, knowledge, wisdom, knowing how to apply his knowledge in the context of the situation. We have many young ones here with us, and you would encounter situations like that. How do you navigate? How do you get out of these situations where you don't create unnecessary peer pressure for yourself? Because some are saying, yes, come, let's go, let's do this. And how do you be diplomatic in the way to still protect and retain your own purity, but at the same time excuse and escape from those situations? See here how Hanuman uses his skill. As she's opening the mouth, he's growing in size, and she opens the mouth bigger, and suddenly he reduces his size, flies into that mouth, and exits again and continues going forth. Surasa, the sweet taste of pleasure and luxury, in so many levels, not just physical, now even from the senses perspective, just dwelling and marveling and reveling in that state where the senses themselves are pleased. In the case of the devotee, not even those things should act as a temptation. You always continue to move forth. Finally, Hanumanji encounters this other challenge, Simhika, where the shadow on the water is being held and Hanuman can't proceed any further. The hidden enemy. He can't see that Rakshasi who is there under the water, but his progress is being held back. Simhika. This is jealousy. It is hidden and very, very treacherous. Here, that devotee should never ever allow themselves to fall into that path where they compare themselves, they measure themselves with anybody else. Very, very easily the poison of jealousy can enter. And instead of you being focused on your own progress, you constantly now are in a competition, measuring yourself to somebody else. And you lose the entire essence of your own journey. Your own journey and somebody else's journey, they are separate. Your journey will reveal things that are catering to you, to your evolution, while somebody else's journey is catering to them. Unfortunately, we continue to measure ourselves by another, and we become so obsessed with simply comparing, we lose the entire essence and the beauty that comes with our own evolution. It becomes one that is tagged to somebody else. In a family dynamic, there are sometimes shared decisions that everyone has to adhere to. Sometimes the community that you live in, the town, the state that you move in, these are shared decisions. Everyone has some consensus as it relates to that. But then even in one family, in one setting, each individual may have their slightly divergent journeys. And we must understand that in this life, na tato, na mata, na bandhur, na data, na putro, na putri, na putyo, na bharita, na jaya, na vidya, na vrittir, na maiva, gatispam tameka bhavani. That ultimately, the harsh but true reality is nobody's there for you. This life, what you make of it, this is all in your hands. The power is for you to make the decisions and continue to use each moment that you are blessed with wisely. Tomorrow never comes. Another moment is not guaranteed. So it is, do your duty in whatever capacity, husband, wife, son, daughter, friend, citizen, even devotee. And you owe a duty even to yourself to make the best of this life and tread that path that will take you to the highest possible state. So here, Simhika, representing that treacherous tendency of jealousy that can grow in us, grow in that subconscious state, and can quickly and dangerously consume all of our peace of mind. So it is to be very, very aware. Hanumanji, using again his ability, he breaks free from that true humility. See, if a constrictor snake wraps around you, the more you try to fight, the more this thing squeezes. So there's a point where if you relax, it teaches, and in all disciplines, they always teach that ability to relax. See, quickly as you relax, your body reduces in size and you exit. But you take a deep breath first, and you expand and then relax quickly, and you're able to release yourself in some way from the grip. That same skill is what Hanumanji uses to release himself from the snake. Meaning, you are only able to overcome jealousy through humility. Understanding that everyone has their own individual journey, and your journey is unique to you. No two people are the same. No two people's journey is the same. No two people encounter the same set of circumstances. Each person would deal with them differently. And herein lies the beauty of the experience. Finally, as Hanumanji gets into Lanka, he encounters Lankini. And Lankini stands there at the door. And she's saying to Hanuman, nobody can pass this door. This represents pride. The unwillingness to surrender. That pride, that ego, that abhiman, that haughtiness. The unwillingness to yield. Hanumanji breaks that pride. He shatters that ego, breaks that arrogance of ahankar, using again his strength. When Lankini collapses with that lash, symbolically it represents the shattering of that ego. Hanumanji steps foot into Lanka. Lanka here represents the body. Sita Devi, who is held captive in Lanka, she represents Jivatma, the inner consciousness in all of us. Ravan, who is responsible for her abduction and her being kept there hostage. Ravan, Dashanan, the 10 senses, he represents the corrupted state of the 10 senses that keeps this Jivatma held prisoner in the body as Lanka. Hanumanji, coming there, represents Guru. He brings the ring of Prabhu Sri Ram. The ring is circular in shape. Circle, infinite numbers of lines of symmetry. Circle, no beginning, no middle, no end. Thus the power of Guru Mantra, the power of Guru, eternal, infinite, countless, boundless, the Shakti of the Guru Mantra. So he represents the envoy of the Guru, bringing that blessing to you. And then when Sita Mata later has the meeting with Hanumanji, she is reassured of the coming of Sri Rama and the ending of her misery. Thus, Sri Rama eventually builds that bridge. He gets to Devi Sita, destroys Ravana, and she is once again reunited with him, symbolizing through the practice of Guru Mantra, through the dedicated surrender to the greatness of Guru Mantra, and all of these teachings of our Sanatana Dharma. Despite one being held captive in this body, when the senses themselves are derailed, just through our process of surrender, discipline, rigid commitment, here Bhagavan himself finds a way to come to us. And we will be reunited with that Supreme from whom we all have come. This is the essence of Rama in a very philosophical, hands-on, realistic, practical path for all of us to understand. So with this here, dear Gale, Mandirji, all members of the Mandir gathered here, I want to say to you, dear Gale, happy birthday. May the blessings of that divine continue to bless you, to inspire you. To all of you, dear devotees, thank you so much, Panditji. My humble salutations to you once again. I miss being in the physical presence of all of you. Hopefully very soon we'll all have the opportunity to sit again together and continue like this in many other sessions. We just sing a few lines of a happy birthday song for you here, Gale, and then I'll hand over again, most respectfully, to Bedasie. बार बार दिन ये आए, 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 पूछिए हजारों सारे मेरी है आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, 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 happy birthday to you. महागणपति स्वामी की जय, पवन पुत्र महावीर स्वामी की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय, जय श्री राम। Again, everyone, thank you so much. Over to you, Panditji.
Who knows a nice Hanumanji bhajan that everybody can join in and sing? Well, when next you speak to Bedasie, could you please convey our appreciation and thanks for his presentation and his preparation, probably at very short notice. Make sure you tell him that we are waiting expectantly for when he can be here in person to deliver it himself. Let's join in one picture, please, and then we'll continue. Then we'll ask Mom to do her presentation.
हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुन लो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। हे दुख भंजन मारुति नंदन, सुनो मेरी पुकार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार, पवन सुत विनती बारंबार। Yes.
Okay, I'm not a speech person. The only one I give speech to is I'll go easy on you guys today. Sit around and a pleasant good morning to each and every one of you. First and foremost, I would like to give thanks to Bhagwan for walking beside me throughout my journey and for blessing me with the opportunity to reach this wonderful milestone in my life. A very special shout out and heartfelt thank you to my husband and my son, Anil and Anil, for helping to make this day possible. Your love, support, and encouragement mean more to me than words can express. I would like to say thank you to my parents, Lalchan and Sundarday Boodhai, who unfortunately could not be with us today in person, but are watching live from Trinidad. Please know that I am forever grateful to you both for instilling in me the basic values that have guided me throughout my life. The importance of culture, respect, education, and family. Everything you taught me has helped me shape the person I am today. To my father-in-law, Bedasie, and my late mother-in-law, Gale, thank you for being a part of my journey and for helping to make me who I am today. I will always cherish the love, support, and memories we have shared. Of course, I cannot forget my brother Gale, my sister-in-law Sonia, who is more like a sister to me, my sister Hema and her family, and all of my in-laws. Thank you for always being there and for being a part of this special journey. To my grandparents, the Boodhai, the Narayans, the Bedasies, all my aunts, uncles, cousins, nieces, nephews, friends, and even the strangers who have crossed my path and somehow became like family. Thank you. There's simply too many of you to name individually. I have Auntie Dee, Nancy Lee, and so many others. Please know that I appreciate each and every one of you. Your love, kindness, friendship, and support have meant so much to me. And last, but certainly not least, I want to extend a very special thank you to the members of the temple for helping to make this day so meaningful and special. Thank you to Pandit Tilak for officiating today and for being a part of this special occasion. And a special thank you as well to Pandit Deepak, who unfortunately could not be here in person but still contributed to making my day special. When I think about everything that has brought me to this moment, I realize that life is not just about the milestones we reach. It is about the people we meet, the love we share, the lessons we learn, the challenges we overcome, and the memories we create along the way. Today I'm standing here surrounded by love, family, friends, and community. And for that I am truly grateful. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for being here, for celebrating with me, and for being a part of my journey. May Bhagwan continue to bless us all with good health, happiness, peace, and many more beautiful moments together. Thank you. Sitaram.
Thank you very much, Gale. And we join together in wishing you again a happy birthday. Let's ask Brooke to have the weekly announcements. Then we will close with our final arti. And then I believe there's cake and ice cream. Brooke?
Thank you, Bedasie. Sitaram to everyone, and a warm, pleasant welcome to each and everyone. We thank you all for coming out today in your numbers to support Gale and the family. We want to wish her a very happy birthday. Many, many more, Gale. Hope you enjoyed it, and that you'll be able to join with us time and time again. I want to thank all of the people who came in earlier and during the week and made preparations for this morning. For puja and food and so forth. I want to thank all the for being here. Thank you, Bedasie, again for your continued support and for guidance, for being with us here time and time again. So the same way that Gale said for puja this morning, we do have a few Sunday mornings left the rest of this year. If anyone would like to take the opportunity for prayer, again, we invite you to join with us. Just talk to us afterwards, we'll make it very easy for you. And if you can't actually sit, but you want to help us out in preparation for food and puja and so forth, we always need supplies. Right now we need paper towels and things like that. Kitchen supplies and ingredients and so forth. You can help us out with any of those, we would appreciate it. So just a few of the upcoming events of the Mandir. On September 3rd, we'll be having the Christian Janmashtami celebrations here, right here at the Mandir. We invite all of you to come in. You can come make the offerings and so forth. And if there's any singers and musicians in the crowd, you can join us that evening. It's a long night, so we invite all of you to come in. Starts at 6, ends at midnight. We invite all of you. Tilak will be officiated. And at the same time too, one of our other pundits, Pandit Vijay Kumar Maharaj from Miami, he joins us here and he officiates for us. He's also extending an invitation to all of you. 3 nights of Bhagavad Katha in celebration of his 40th birthday. By the way, just to step back, we'll be doing the offerings all night, and just all of you are welcome to join to make your offerings and so forth. So again, you could do the same at Amarjyoti Mandir. He's having 3 nights, September 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Again, we invite you to join with them. Bedasie Prasad Sharma of Trinidad will be officiating. He'll be assisted by Pandit Ravi Maharaj. And soon after that, we'll be having a 3-session observation for Ganesh itself. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, 18th and 19th from 6 to 8:30, and then we'll end it on Sunday morning, the 20th. So again, we invite all of you to come in and join. Bring your offerings, your flowers, your laddu, whatever you want to offer. Again, we invite you to join us and take part. Pandit Tilak Maharaj will be officiating. So again, actually, Anand Vyas of Trinidad will be officiating for that. You'll be assisted by Pandit Tilak. So again, we invite all of you for that. And for those of you who may not know, we do plan to extend on the premises. We want to put up a building in the grass next to us here. Just to make it a little bit easier for you, like today we have a nice little crowd in here, and the weather is nice. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not. When we have nights and so on, sometimes it's not always comfortable. So we hope to put up this project right next to us, and we're trying to raise some funds for it. So normally we have a membership of $50 per person. For this year, we offering just to aid that project. We offer a lifetime membership for $1,000 for individuals, and for family and minor kids for $2,000. So you just pay that one time. You don't have to pay the renewal every year. So again, we invite you to take part. Become part of the Mandir, support us. Again, we invite you to join us with that. And then upcoming on the 16th of August, the kids will be sitting for Puja, Saraswati Puja, so that's next Sunday for back to school. So again, we invite you to bring the kids and the grandkids and so forth. They come make their offerings, they can bring the school supplies and so forth if you want to have a blast. Until we get to officiate. So again, we invite you all to come and join with us. And then, like I said, next Monday, Mandir will be officiating with us. The week after, Bedasie will be here, and until returns on the 30th. So again, we invite you to join with us as we have all these various functions. And for all those of you who have the calendar, we do have like Navaratri is coming up after that too, and then Diwali program is at the end of the year. So again, we invite you to take part and take advantage of the opportunities. So thank you all. I don't know if I'm going to go to cake or anything like that now. Okay, so that's it. Please stand for our team.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare, Swami Jai Jagadish Hare, Vasantano ke Sanatan, Vasantano ke Sanatan, Hare Om Jai
उमापति महादेव की जय, श्री पवन पुत्र हनुमान की जय, बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय, बोलिए श्री सनातन धर्म की जय. Jai Jai Sita. This brings us to the end of this morning's satsang. Gale has one more step to do to complete her puja this morning, so I guess we can continue with bhajans for a little bit. And why are you standing in the background? Come on. Well, Gale has 2 steps to complete her puja. I guess you can't be standing when their stars are playing, right? Or you can be sitting.
To zoom in? I tried. I know Africa, but I like it. It gets really hot. Done? Yeah. Good stuff.